Sullivan.
Mike Wazowski. Listen, it was quite delightful meeting you and whatever that is, but if you don't mind, I have to study my scaring.
You don't need to study scaring, you just do it.
Really? I think there's a little more to it than that.
When we started talking about how they were going to write him, he's an eternal optimist, and he doesn't let anything get in his way, and he's really funny, he's very acerbic, he fights for himself, fights for what's right. He can be very annoying, but he's also got a good heart. And, you know, I just thought that's, if we can mine those things, you know, earlier and see how we ended up the way we know him, well, that'd be really exciting. So that's how we just kept talking about what it could be. Some people are meant to do some things and some people are not meant to, and that's a lesson in life that, you know, he finds out, spoiler alert, and, you know, who he is and who he can be with the help of his friend, with the help of, you know, and that makes their relationship very satisfying because you end up leaving the movie feeling, oh, good, now I know these guys now. There's more to them, you know. That's why, you know, the Pixar people, when they work the story the way they do over the course of the making of the movie, we're constantly redoing things and polishing it up and changing. I did 3 or 4 openings for this movie before they ended up doing the one that they used. In other moments, they're always going to the eternal truth of what the characters are going through.
I'm Art, New Age philosophy major. Thought you might like to keep a dream journal.
Well, you know, I saw him, and then we talked a little bit about what he was like, and he was a little bit spacey and, you know, trippy, and then we kept dialing him closer and closer to just me. And then at a certain point I realized, I think they just want me to do me, which was great, because I know me.
We saw him first.
No way, we did.
I'll take it from here, gentlemen. Johnny Worthington, president of Roar Omega Roar. Certainly there are a lot of flavors of the nerd movies, the fraternity movies that we all know and love and grew up with. I wanted to make sure, because this movie, if anything, has a lot of heart, and it really hits home. It has some very real themes about your true worth, the value of a friend, knowing your friend's worth. I wanted to make sure I wasn't playing a stereotype, but I was playing the actual guy who is the jerk, because he doesn't see, he's so flawed, he cannot see your worth.
You look great, Wazowski.
You know, if you're going to prank someone, the least you could do is think of something clever. What's happening? I don't get it.
We kind of got together early on with a big group, Pete Docter, who directed the first film, John Lasseter, and we just talked about possibilities. What is a way we could delve into Mike and Sully's relationship further? That's when the prequel came up, and that's when college came up.
Yeah. And, you know, we thought of College Monster World. What?
Yeah,
That'd be
I
great.
thought that'd be lots of fun.
Do you swear to keep secret all that you learn here? No matter how horrifying!
Hey!
Will you take the sacred oath of the snow?
For crying out loud.
Sweetie, turn the lights on while you're down here.
I mean, it's a Pixar movie. And just coming in this building, you realize you're walking into something very special and unique. And I'm really yet to see a Pixar movie that I don't like. So it's a bit reassuring to know that you're involved with something that's going to be at its very at the absolute least. You know, there's not going to be nothing lazy about the movie making, and that's really what excites me is people who care that much about what they do.
I'm a huge Pixar fan. I have been for a long time. I've come to understand and believe that Pixar movies are amazing because, first of all, they're very concerned with storytelling. Second, incredibly talented people. Third, they love what they do. And fourth, nothing happens by accident in a Pixar movie. Everything is excruciatingly, painstakingly, just every second, every movement, every blink, there's nothing, wind is planned, everything. So I appreciate their attention to detail.
And the audiences are pulling for these two guys, and laughing at them and crying with them. It's pretty impressive the way that this thing and all of their movies come together.
I got him! Whoa! That was awesome.